Hey, what's up, guys? Brandon Hayes here, President and CEO of Life Activated Brands. We're going to get started in a little more than 8 minutes at the top of the hour, right at 8 minutes from now at the top of the hour. So send out any kind of last minute text messages, reminding people to get on. We're talking about Project 10K and earning an income with a home-based business through Life Activated Brands. We'll get started at the top of the hour. Thanks so much. All right, we've got 5 minutes to the top of the hour, folks. We'll be getting started at 12 p.m. Central Time here in a little less than 5 minutes. So shoot out any last minute text or call or messenger reminders and let everybody know we'll be getting started in just a few minutes at the top of the hour. We're talking about Project 10K and earning an income with a home-based business through Life Activated Brands. Less than 2 minutes to go, folks, and we'll get started at the top of the hour. My name is Brandon Hayes. We're talking about Project 10K and earning an income from home through life activated brands. All right, we got less than a minute to go to the top of the hour. I'm going to actually unshare my screen just to come to you for a minute, say hello, and say welcome to anybody that's a guest for the very first time taking a look at this information. We're talking about life activated brands. I'm the president and CEO. We're talking specifically about a program called Project 10K and earning an income from a home-based business called Life Activated Brands. And so I'm going to dive into that information here in just a second, but I wanted to say welcome and thank you for investing a few minutes of your time today. I know time is the most valuable gift that you can give, so thank you for doing that. Welcome to anybody that's a first-time guest taking a look at this information for the first time, or maybe even the second or third time. And also, welcome to anybody that has joined us over the last few days. I know people are joining like crazy left and right. This thing is going viral. The word is starting to get out about Project 10K and about what we're doing. And so I'm going to dive right in. It's the top of the hour. I'm going to dive right into the information right now. And I'm going to share my screen just so we can keep this timely. I want to honor your time. I want to keep it as timely as possible. But I think I'm going to deliver a powerful message that could be the most important information that you hear in the year 2020. And we're talking about Project 10,000 and earning an income with a home-based business through life activated brands. And I encourage you to stick around to the very end because this is going to make a lot of sense by the time we get to the end. But I'm going to start by making a bold promise. And that bold promise is this. This will change your life because it will change your financial future. And how can I say that? The reason I can say that is because it happened for me. And I know that's a bold promise, but again, I want you to stick around to the end because it's all going to come together and make sense on the very last slide. And we'll keep this tight. We'll keep it concise and honor your time, but stick around to the very end. Why should you listen to me and why am I qualified to talk about this? Because I'm an expert in building home-based businesses. I've successfully built multi-million-dollar businesses all over the world for the last 15 years, almost 2 decades now. And I'm the president and CEO of the company. And so that's why you should listen to me. That's why I'm qualified to talk about this particular subject. And again, I think it's going to make a big difference in your life. The one thing that I'm going to try to sell you on or convince you of in this presentation is that we are about to experience incredible growth, unprecedented growth, unlike anything that we've ever seen. In fact, the reason I want to convince you of this is because if I can, I believe that at the end of this, you're going to say, you know what, Brandon, it makes sense. Let's lock arms. Let's do this. Let's rock and roll because we are about to see incredible growth, unlike anything we've ever seen before. And again, stick around to the very end because it'll all make sense towards the end. But I'm going to start by sharing that. I want to convince you of that or to sell you on that idea. I want to give you 3 secrets or 3 ideas why I think that is exactly what's about to happen. And the first secret number 1 is that this is the people's company. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is that we are a company founded on true north principles of ethics and integrity. And every decision that we make, everything that we do, from our compensation plan to our products, to the DNA of our company, the policies and procedures, everything we do, we're constantly asking ourselves, how can we make this better for the people? And who are the people? They're the independent business owners, people like you that are out there right now building a business and earning an income from home. So we're constantly saying, what can we do to make it simpler, to make it easier for people to be able to build an income from home, bigger, better, faster? And so that's secret number 1. We are the people's company. And unfortunately, a lot of companies out there in the world today don't put people first, but we do. Secret number two is the timing of the company. And what I'll tell you is this: timing is not everything, but when it comes to opportunity, it becomes very, very important. And I'll tell you, we are at the beginning. The timing of this company will never, ever, ever be this good ever again. And you just have to ask yourself, when it comes to opportunity, would I rather be on the front end or the back end of an opportunity? And it's not a trick question. I mean, the obvious answer is I would rather be on the front end, right? If you could hop in a time machine and travel back to the 1970s when Bill Gates is, casting a vision about Microsoft, would you rather invest in Microsoft back then or right now? Well, the answer is obviously you'd rather be on the front end, right? And pick your company or whatever's in your mind. Would you rather be on the front end of Google or the back end? Would you rather be on the front end of Apple or the back end? Front end of Facebook or back end? Obviously, you want to be on the front end. That's exactly where we're at. The timing will never be this good ever again. Nobody knows about life activated brands, which means you have first movers advantage. You are seeing it first before the rest of the world knows about it. And that's secret number 2, the timing of the company. Ray Kroc, founder of McDonald's, he said, be in the right place at the right time and do something about it. Obviously, you have to take action. You have to do something, but this is the right place and it is the right time. And I'm just asking you to do something about it. So secret number 3 is the timing of the economy. And this one, may sound counterintuitive. You might be thinking, how is this a good thing, Brandon? The economy is like devastated and it's going to get worse. Why is this good for your business or for Life Activated or for network marketing? And I'm going to share a story with you to prove my point. But what I want you to understand, and this might be the most powerful thing to understand as to why I believe this company is about to explode. Well, here's what happens when the economy goes down, network marketing goes up. That's the simplest way to explain it. And I'm going to, again, share a quick story with you to prove that point. In 2008, many of you guys remember that we had the housing market crash. We had an economic crisis that was absolutely devastating to people's personal economy. People lost their homes, they lost their cars, they lost their jobs, which means they lost their income, and it was devastating. But here's what we saw happen. In 2009, 10, and 11, network marketing exploded, and it went on this trajectory for several years of massive growth. And this wasn't just speculation. Like I didn't just witness this, I actually participated in it, which means my personal business exploded during this era of time right after the last economic downturn. And so what I'm telling you is every expert that I'm talking to in every economic sector is telling us that this economic downturn is going to be 10 times worse than what we experienced in 2008. I was talking to a financial analyst the other day. He told me that our unemployment rate right now is already 5% higher than what it was at the peak of the 2008 economic downturn, and we're nowhere close to the peak. And this is just getting started. So what I'm telling you is believe it or not, that is actually good news for the network marketing space, because what happens is people begin to be more open-minded. They start thinking outside the box. They start looking for other ways to generate income from home or from their phone. And they start looking for ways to create residual income producing assets. And really the only way for most people to be able to do that is network marketing. What we do, it's home-based businesses. So we're about to see a massive influx of people into this industry, and all the new success stories are going to be these people that have been displaced by this economic downturn. So secret number 3 is probably the most important to understand, because these circumstances and these elements that have come together, guys, this is like the eye of the hurricane. This is the perfect storm. And our company is about to explode because of all of these things. Because number 1, we're the people's company. We do things right. We treat people right. Number 2 is the timing of the company is perfect because we're on the front end of it. And number 3, the timing of the economy, believe it or not, is perfect and poised and ready for this industry to explode and our company to explode. So all of these circumstances come together to create an incredible opportunity for anybody that's watching this right now. I'm going to talk briefly about the products that we have available. We have 2 brands available right now. And the first brand is called Live Canna. That's on the right-hand side of the screen. This is our CBD brand. And so you might be thinking, why did you start with CBD? Why did you launch a company with CBD? Well, the obvious answer is because we're the people's company, because we're trying to position people on the front end of a trend that we know for a fact is going to continue to go up for a very long time. What's the hottest topic of conversation in terms of consumable products right now? It's CBD. And we didn't just want to enter the CBD space. We wanted to actually innovate the CBD space. And I don't have time to go super in depth about our product line, but I'll tell you that we have done some amazing, innovative, revolutionary things with our products that nobody else is doing. We have an advantage and we have an edge in this market space because we've created products that solve problems that people are just now starting to talk about. We're so far ahead of the curve when it comes to our CBD products. And so our second brand is coming out very soon, here in a couple of weeks. It's called Liveology, and it is a healthy jumpstart to weight management, or a healthy jumpstart to weight loss. There's a ton of other benefits also associated with this brand, including energy, sleep, the best sleep of your life, detox, cleanse, feeling lighter, less bloated, elevated mood, happiness, less moodiness, focus, mental clarity. There's a ton of other additional benefits and reasons why people will want to use this, on top of the fact that it's going to help them lose a few pounds. And I'll tell you right now, we're in quarantine and people are eating Cheetos at midnight, and they're eating food that they shouldn't eat at times of night that they shouldn't eat it. And they're already wanting to lose a few pounds. So this brand Liveology that's coming out, it couldn't be coming at a better time. And you might be thinking, yeah, I want to lose a few pounds. And so what are people saying? These are just 3 of hundreds of testimonials that we have. Jennifer Arthur, you can see she's holding one of that little thing that she's holding. That's our snap pack. That's our single serving, individual serving of CBD that protects the quality of the product, unlike the bottle or tincture does. And it's hygienic and clean, again, unlike the bottle or tincture is. And it's travel friendly. It's easy to share. It's the size of like half the size of a business card. And she's talking about the incredible benefits that she has seen from the CBD oil. And Nicole is a certified health and wellness coach, Nicole Connor, and she's talking about the balm and how she rubs it on her skin. It's a topical solution, and it's a targeted solution to specific areas of discomfort. For her, it's her neck and shoulder, and she's seen incredible results with this. Timmons is talking about the Energy Plus CBD capsule, and she says, check out these amazing benefits that I'm experiencing. Focus, calm, sustained energy. Guys, this product is a hero product. When people use it, they want to keep using it forever, and which of course creates a great business model for you. But calm, sustained energy, it's almost hard to even describe what it means. You just have to try it to experience it and understand what this energy is like. Appetite suppression, sense of happiness, mental clarity, less moodiness. And again, most of us that are locked down in our homes, can agree that we could deal with or do with less moodiness. And if you don't believe me, just ask your spouse. How do you get started? You just pick a package. You're looking at this screen and you're thinking, how is it possible to get started in a business for a few $100? And this is the thing that I love about network marketing, about home-based businesses, because when I was 18 years old, I didn't have $10,000 or $100,000 or even $1 million, what it normally costs to start a real business. But I could come up with a few $100, get some products for myself, get some products to share with other people, and then start building a network. And that's all you got to do. Get started, right? You got to pick a package and get started. There's 2 ways to get started, and two ways that people normally get started. This is our Life Pack Pro and our Life Pack. The Life Pack Pro comes with over $350 in savings. It's enough product for you and enough to share with a bunch of other people. It also comes with our business suite, which includes your back office that tracks all of your business for you. It comes with a store, a link that you can send out to potential customers. They can buy products and we ship it. We send it to them. You don't have to carry inventory, but whenever they buy products from your store, you get paid. Simple as that. You press a button, send a link, they buy, you get paid. And then the third thing is the app, which this app is incredible, guys. You can literally build your business from your phone by pressing a button, and there's pre-recorded videos that you can send out. There's pre-written text messages, pre-written emails. It's all done for you. You just have to be willing to use it to push a button and send the info out. But it also comes with 10 of these samples that we call 2-day experience packs. It's this beautiful little mailer. And so when you get the Life Pack Pro, you get 10 of those. And again, you don't have to ship them. You don't have to touch them. We ship it out of our fulfillment center in our warehouse. All you have to do is press a button on the app and tell us where to send it, and we will send it to your people for you. You get 10 of those with the Life Pack Pro. Now, this pack is how I would personally get started. If you're looking for my recommendation, this is how I would get started. And I have 2 reasons for that. Number 1, it gives you the biggest bang for your buck in terms of the product. You get enough for you and enough to share with a bunch of people, which means product is hitting the streets quick, which means you're starting to develop stories and people are becoming customers quick. And the second reason is probably more important, because I've been doing this a long time, guys. I understand the psychology of people. I understand that people do what you do, not what you say. So whenever I talk to somebody about the business, they're probably going to ask me, Brandon, how did you get started? And how do I want to be able to answer that question? I want to be able to say, I got started with a Life Pack Pro. Why? Because I know that if I get started that way, the odds of other people that are doing the business that join me as a business partner, the odds of them getting started that way go up. And what does that mean? That means if I enroll a couple of people on a LifePack Pro, that means they have more product for themselves and to share, which means more product is hitting the streets, more customers are being generated. And so it just helps me build a business bigger, better, faster. Not everybody's going to get started the same way I do, but it increases my odds. And so the LifePack Pro is $4.99. That's my recommendation. If you can't do that, then no worries. Do a life pack. It's $199. There's still over $100 in savings here, and it gives you enough product for you, enough to share with a few other people. It gives you 3 of those 2-day experiences, those samples that we will send out for you. You just press a button on the app, tell us where to send it, and we'll send it. And the life pack is a great way to get started as well. And you also get the business suite inside of that, which includes your back office. It includes your replicated store for customers to buy, and it includes the app, access to the app. So these are the 2 ways people normally get started. My recommendation is always LifePack Pro if you can do it. If not, do a life pack. And if not, you might be saying, Brandon, I'm broke. I'm devastated financially. I've lost my income. I have to be very careful about where I put my money. That's okay. We're the people's company. And we wanted to create, as the CEO of the company, I wanted to create a pathway for anybody to be able to get started during this crisis that we're in. So for literally $1, and then just pick a product, $1 and a product, and you can get started. If you can do 2 products, if you can afford 3 products, great, do that. But this gives you the opportunity to get in, get set up, and get started for $1 and a product, $1 and a dream. And I'll show you how to get rich in America. $1 and some ambition, and I will show you how to build an income from home. And this is very limited time. Obviously, it's only for the next few days. So do it now. However you get started, here's what you need to do. There's a button below this video. There's 2 buttons, actually. One says order as a customer. So if you just want to order some products and support, the person that sent you this link, support their business, they'll thank you for that, definitely. So go in, order some products, try some stuff. You're going to love it. And even if you don't, there's no risk because there's a money back guarantee. If you're wanting, most people that came here today are wanting to start a business, to start earning income from home. And if that's the case, click join as a partner. And if you can do a Life Pack Pro, do it. If you can't, then do a life pack. If you can't do that, then get in for $1 and pick a product. And that's what locks in your spot and secures your position. Let's see what people are saying. Crystal Cummings says, my pain points were, how am I going to pay back these student loans? How am I going to pay off this car? I need more money. Then I got a solution. Work on my own terms. No one telling me when to work. Ground floor opportunity, residual income, people actually supporting me, a CEO that is supporting me, and products that help me tremendously. Melissa Collins, who's a traditional business owner, she owns a multi-million-dollar traditional business. She said, I'm so incredibly grateful I said yes to this business in October. Now that the virus has literally ripped my other traditional business from my hands, this income, meaning from Life Activated, is sustaining my family. In my opinion, there's no better way, no better industry to be a part of right now. So I told you to stick around to the end. This is the final slide, and I want you to understand I'm inviting you personally as the CEO of this company to get started. Let's get you started right now. And you might be saying to yourself, but Brandon, I'm not good at sales. I'm not good at talking to people. I don't need you to be good at sales. I don't need you to be good at talking to people. All I need you to do is be willing to push a button and invite people. Whenever you get started, either with a Life Pack Pro or a Life Pack, or even just $1 in a product, whenever you get started right now, today, you're going to get a link just like the one that was sent to you. And that link is going to lead to a live presentation just like this at 2 p.m. Central Time. That's coming up in a little less than 2 hours. So that gives you 2 hours to go invite big. In fact, this is what I want you to do. As soon as you get your link set up, as soon as you get started and you get your link set up, I want to help you start earning money from home immediately. I mean, like today. I don't want you to wait until next week. I want you to start earning an income from home right now. And this is what Project 10K is all about. We're putting 10,000 people in the system. This thing is going viral, and it's going to be in your business. It's going to be because you're earning income through Life Activated Brands. And so here's what I want you to do. As soon as you get started, as soon as you get your link set up, what I want you to do is jot down the list of the top 5 people that you can think of right now that are like your ride or die friends. Like they're the people that if you were leaving on a trip to Tahiti tomorrow, these are the people you would call and say, hey, drop what you're doing, pack your bags. We're headed out on a flight. These people that would do this, or at least take a look at this, just because you asked them to, the people that you have influence with, I want you to jot down those top 5 people, and we're going to invite them to the call that's coming up at 2 p.m. Central. I'm going to do all the talking. I'm going to do all the selling. But when they join, when they click join as a partner, just like you're going to do right now, you're going to get paid. Your business is going to be growing. And then guess what we're going to do? We're all going to load up and we're going to go invite again. We're going to invite as many people as possible to the call that's coming up tonight at 9 p.m. Central, where I'll be doing the same thing, a little bit more in depth, but the same presentation, where I'm going to be helping them get their guests started. See, this is why this is going viral, guys. Project 10K is exploding. People, this is catching on. People are starting to hear about it. They're starting to share it with their friends, their family. And I want to invite you to do the same exact thing. So get your link, get started, pick a package, get started, get your link, and let's go invite to the call that's coming up here in just a little less than a couple of hours, coming up at 2 p.m. Central Time. I'll be here doing the exact same thing, but the first thing, you got to get started. So get started, get your link, click join as a partner below. That's how you get started and get your link. And then let's start inviting to that call coming up at 2 p.m. I'll be here to do all the talking, all the selling for you on behalf of you. And that is why this works, guys, because I don't need you to do the selling and talking. I'm going to do that for you. Let me do the heavy lifting. Let me do the talking to your people. And that's exactly how we're exploding this business right now. People are joining left and right. It's going viral. And Project 10K is underway. So with that, I'll see you guys at 2 p.m. Central Time. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you soon.